What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream from the Scalar Learning channel. And today we are back in the mix, getting ready for this August SAT. I got a lot of students I'm working with right now, prepping for that test one-on-one. But I did want to actually finally get out here on YouTube and start pumping out a lot of SAT content in preparation for this test. This August test, by the way, I'm just checking the audio real quick. Yeah, we're good. So this August test is super important because I think for a lot of you, you spent the summer or at least the last part of the summer really prepping hard without any distractions. And so it's a great time to take it. And that's why it's such a popular test date. I know a lot of people are probably going to take it again this year in October as seniors. And these are both really excellent test days because you can get the scores in for your early application. So anyways, I've been saving this test for now because I knew a lot of people would really be in the flow. So I'm very excited. Hope you guys have been having an amazing summer, getting some rest, relaxation, etc. So what I'm going to do real quick before we get started with this May international test, let me just send this quickly. I'm going to blast this out on Discord. If you haven't joined our Discord community yet, you definitely should. It's free. I think there's like almost 2,000 members now. It's super awesome because you go on there and people will help out each other for free, trade, ask questions, set up study sessions, whatever you want. I'm really not super involved in it. I mean, it's my Discord server, and I'll pop in every now and then like I'm doing and share some videos, but really it's students helping students, which is so awesome. And I think that's one of the best things about the subscriber base that I have. It's a lot of really good people, good kids that want to help each other. So I'm super excited about that. Let me just blast this live stream out to everybody on Discord. And if you want to join our Discord link, by the way, it's in the description link, so you can just look down there and join. Like I said, it's totally free. Just a place to meet and talk and do all that stuff and connect. All right, so let me just quickly respond to a couple of these comments. We got 32 people on here. This is so awesome. Joseph Jacob. Oh, cool. You got a Z in your name too. Legend. Super excited for today's test. Me too. By the way, if you're new to the stream, I'm taking this in real time for the first time. So I'm going to actually set a timer and we're going to do it real. The whole idea, I started doing this like 6 years ago, or something like that. These types of streams, 5 years ago, something. And I mean, I'm pretty sure I was the first one to do it. Now everybody does it, but it's all good. And the whole point is to show you that there's plenty of time to do this if you know your stuff. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to explain it as I do it. And just to show you like, hey, this is very, very doable. Don't listen to a lot of these guys who try and talk you out of learning the math and instead rely too much on shortcuts or workarounds. I mean, I'm going to show you those too, but you are totally capable of learning the math, and so many testimonials on my channel have talked about that. Okay, super skill set. Let's start, definitely. And Logan, you helped me so much. Oh, amazing. You can't get past, I hope I can get past 1400. Well, all right, let's get on the stream and let's do this. What's up, Chris? All right, this is so cool. Here we go, guys. I'm going to set the timer right now. Here, boom. Oops, what? How do I do it? How do I do it again? Clock. Clock timer. Shouldn't it come up? Okay, wait, hold on. Google timer. Normally comes up when I do this. What do I usually type? Don't I type timer? 1 second. I just need something to. What? This is super confusing. 1 second. I just need something to keep the time up here. Clock. Stopwatch, maybe. Stopwatch? No. This? I don't know what this is. This looks shady. Where is the Google timer? Does anybody know? Google took away the timer. No, I always use it. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to. There's got to be a workaround, right? How do I do this? I guess I could set it on my phone, but that's not cool because. Okay, hold on. What's up, Chillax? Yeah, it's been a while. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I've been working on these OpenStax videos, and it's a whole thing. It's been a busy month. Okay, so let's see. Timer. Got to think of something. Okay, what's this? Time and date. Hey, look at this. We'll start with this timer. So we'll say 25 minutes. 25 minutes. Let's see if this works. So we got 25 minutes on the clock, as per usual, to do 20 questions. That's so crazy that they took away the timer. That's so random. And we are going to do the, oops, too big. Let's see. It's a little thinner. Okay, boom. We're ready to go. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and Let's go. The table shows some values of x and the corresponding values of y. There's a linear relationship between x and y, which the following represents this relationship. So I'm going to immediately calculate the slope. So it's difference of the y's. 24 minus 14 is 10 over 10 minus 5 is 5. So it's a slope of 2. Out. These have a slope of 2. And then it's got a y-intercept of either 4 or negative 4. So now let's do point slope. Y minus 14 equals 2 times x minus 5. Boom, boom. 2x minus 10. And then we're adding 14 to this side. So it's going to be a plus 4. Y equals this plus 4. So it's C. But I'm going to double check. If I plug in 5, 10, 14, 10, 20, 24, boom, done. Okay, let's go to number 2. The graph of the exponential function f is shown for what value of x is f of x equal to 0. So we're looking for when the function value actually hits 0, which is here when it hits the x-axis. And the function value, the x value that corresponds is 4. Boom, done. All right, number 3. What value of x is the solution to the given equation? All right, x minus 6 equals 50. Add 6 to both sides. Pretty straightforward. And we got x equals 56, right? Nothing I'm missing there. Okay, cool. Number 4. The function of g is defined by 2 of x plus 1. What is g of x when x equals 1? Plug and chug. So that's all this is doing. So we're going to say 2 times 1 plus 1. That's 2 plus 1 is 3. And done. Number 5. The graph shown models the value in dollars of an investment account over time in years after original amount is deposited. According to the graph, how many year, it's a typo because I think this is recreated, but it is, I believe it's legit because it was on Reddit. No, I'm sure it is. How many years does it take for the value of the investment account to double? Okay, got it. Let's see. So it starts at 100. To get to double to 200, it takes 10, 12, 14 years. What? It's pretty straightforward. This feels too straightforward. Hold on. 14 would be doubling again, right? Yeah. This is right. What am I thinking? I think that people would say 7 because they wouldn't look at the markings, and then it's going by 2. So yeah, that's why it's a little tiny tricky. Okay, in 1845, a family had $18 to purchase flour and bacon for the trip to Oregon Trail to California. The graph shows the possible combinations of flour and bacon, hundreds of pounds they could purchase. Okay, so the most they could purchase is 9 pounds of flour and no bacon. That means each flour is going to cost 2 pounds. What am I saying? Each pound of flour costs $2. And then for the bacon, hundreds of pounds. Is that right? Well, that's okay. So 100 pounds costs $2. And then here, 100 pounds of bacon. So let's think $18. What is that? $3.75. So $3 and 375 pounds for $18. Whatever. We're going to come back to that. Based on the graph, we're done. I already answered the question. Based on the graph, what is the price of 100 pounds of flour? $2, right? $2, $4, et cetera, et cetera. Sorry. Decline this call. All the way up to 9. Boom, done. All right, number 7. The given equation relates to distinct positive real numbers Q, R, S, T, which is the line correctly expressed as T. Okay, so this is isolating quantities Q, R, and S. We're isolating T. So first, all I have to do is get rid of that T to the S power. So the opposite of going to the S power is taking the S root. So if I take the S root of both sides, I have S root RQ equals T, because, S root of something to the S power is just that number. They don't have this. So what did they do? They converted this. I tell my students all the time, for these rational exponent radical equations, you've got to be able to convert back and forth. So what is this? If I convert it back to a rational exponent, the power up here is the numerator. The denominator is that root. So it ends up being R to the Q over S, which is A. Done. 8. Which polynomials go? Okay, so all we're doing here is a little foiling. Boom. So that becomes 12x to the 5th. Then we have minus 6x squared. And then we have plus 84x cubed. And then 7 times negative 6 is negative 42. And they probably switch these. So we got 12x to the 5th. These are out. Remember, exponents add, right, when you multiply. So 12, this is out too. So 12x to the 5th. Let's double check. 84x cubed minus 6x squared minus 42. Boom, done. Okay. 9. What is the graph of the equation, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this is in vertex form, which means that the vertex is at -2, -4, and it's going up because it's got a positive A value. -2, -4, wrong vertex. Nope, +2. That's out. -2. It's this one. -2, -4 is the correct vertex. It's going up. We can plug a couple points in if you want. Like, it's got a y-intercept that looks like 0, 0. Wait, that can't be right. Oh, it is right. Yeah, you plug 0 in, it's 2 squared is 4 minus 4 is 0. So that's another point of corroboration. And whatever. We're confident there. 10. Now it's going to get a little more difficult. I'd say at like 11, maybe this one. If the given function p is graphed in the xy plane, what is an x-intercept of the graph? Got it. So there's 3 x-intercepts that we can see here because it's in factored form. We got -1, -2, and -3. Of course, these are all the x values because the x-intercepts are 0, 0, 0. So they're only going to have one of these probably, and they got this one, right? -6, 3, and 6. Those are not part of it. Boom, done. 11, one of the 2 linear equations system. What? One of the 2 linear equations in a system is, got it. The system has no solution. Got it. All right. If the system has no solutions, I tell students all the time, you got to know 3 situations. You got 1 solution, no solutions, and infinite solutions. Infinite, the lines are the same. 1 solution, they're just 2 lines that don't have the same slope. No solution, they're 2 parallel lines, meaning same slope, different y-intercept. These have different slopes. These 2 have the same slopes. But the thing is, when you distribute this guy, right, you get 3x plus 12. It's the same equation, aka infinite solutions. Out. This is the parallel line. A is the winner. Done. All right, number 12. Which expression is equivalent to sine of 50? Remember, I tell you guys all the time, it's in my SAT formula Bible video, which you got to watch. It's super important. This is what they test all the time. Now, there's workarounds, I'm sure, to figure this out. But if you have this rule memorized, it's golden, which is sine of an angle equals cosine of the complement of that angle. Complement means it adds to 90. Cosine of 40 is the winner. Done. 13. Triangle KLM shown is similar to triangle RST. All right, so let's draw it out real quick. Hold on. KLM RST. And we do it in the same order, so that's R, because they give it KLM RST. And if they're similar, this is also 15 degrees. We already know that these angles correspond because of the ordering, so that's nice. They didn't need to say that. And then RS is 3 times KL. Actually, okay, so this is smaller, but it's actually bigger. So if this is X, this side is 3X. But that's like it with all of these. So this is 20. This side is 60. Whatever this is, it's there. Okay, great. Which of the they've been doing these questions. These geometry questions are so interesting, right? Which one of the following has to be true? Super cool. All right. Which of the following statements are true? The measure of R is 45. Incorrect. R is 15, right? Similar triangles have the same areas. The sides are all 3x. They're trying to trick you. The angles are all the same. So 1 is out. Boom, boom. Okay. ST equals 60. All right, we already said ST equals 60. Look at that. That's sweet. So 2 is correct. B is the winner. Done. Number 14. Whoa, what is this? Oh, no. Oh, no. I can't read this. Okay, let me do my best here. Here uses 1 grill of 11 each hour. Oh my God. 1 grill. What am I going to do here, guys? Kiara uses 1 grill. Something out of 11 hours each week. And 18. Okay, 18 hours per 20 pounds. This is so similar to another problem on the practice test. This is great. I know what question this is exactly like. Oh, God, I can't read it. Okay. Her weekly expenditure by $5, assuming propane costs $16 per pound. I know it's going to probably equal this 5 because that's what we're trying to figure out. So I think C and A are out. I don't know why there's 6 there. And then I can't read it, so I don't know what it's saying. Hold on. Assuming propane costs $16 per tank. So $16 and H. What is H? We're trying to get the okay. I'm going to go with D. I really have no idea because I can't read the problem. I don't even know what the 18, it's 18 hours. I think it's this. I don't know. So, I don't know what the heck happened on this test, and that's really annoying. But maybe after it's over. Anyways, I don't want to stop the timer, so I'm going to keep going. Which of the following expressions is equivalent to this, where x is greater than y and y is greater than 0? Okay, let's see. Which of the following is equivalent? Yikes, this is kind of hard. Let me think. So they did it to the second power, and then they took the fifth root. Okay. I think this is what they're getting at. So 2 rad x minus rad y. And this whole thing is squared. And then it's, again, I'm taking my own advice. 2 rational exponent problems, interesting. And this is a hard one. So they square the inside and then they put everything to the 5th root. So maybe it's this guy. Again, that thing is messed up. I'm leaning towards this guy because usually they want you to convert it. So I have to FOIL this. This is the trick. Oh, yeah, it's definitely D. But yeah, I'll do it. So this is the trick because you just say, oh, you square it. No, you have to FOIL. So we're going to FOIL times itself, right? 2 rad x minus rad y. And then we get 4x, and then we get boom and boom. So that's 2 rad xy, 2 rad xy minus 4 rad xy, and then that times that is plus y, which is what? Wait, that's not right. That's not right. Because look, the square root should still be there. So instead it's c. Because look, c, it's like taking the 5th root of this whole thing, but they're just keeping it to the 1/5 power. That's the same thing. That's pretty difficult. It's a pretty difficult problem. Okay, 16. We got 13 minutes left. We're doing great. 5 problems to go. What's the positive solution? Okay, positive solution, absolute value. And these are the same absolute value thing, so I can actually combine them and make it 5. Absolute value, 4 minus x equals 25. Very interesting problems here. Divide by 5. 4 minus absolute value, 4 minus x equals 5. And then you can split it into 2 equations. You have 4 minus x equals 5. 4 minus x equals negative 5. So here I'm going to subtract 4, and I get negative x equals 1. X equals negative 1, but we want the positive solution. Never negative for the for your response. So it's negative x equals negative 9. So x equals 9. I'm going to double check by plug it in there. 4 minus 9 is negative 5. Absolute value is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. Plus 5 times 3 is 15. It does work. Done. Okay. 17. The function f is defined by this. The x-intercept of the graph is x comma 0. Okay, obviously. What is that? Okay, just find the x-intercept. So plug in 0 for the function value and solve for x. Negative 2x plus 8. Subtract 8 from both sides. And then divide by negative 2. Negative 8 divided by negative 2 is 4. Done. 18. The solution. Oh, my God. I can't read it. The solution of given system equations x, y. Darn it. What do I do here? What do I do? I can kind of read it. I'm going to take a guess. 6x minus y equals, is that a negative 4? 9x minus y equals negative 3? Is that what it's saying? I don't know. Okay. What is the value of y? Okay, I'm gonna do, okay, so multiply by 3, multiply this by negative 2, so 18x minus 3y equals negative 12, multiply that by negative 2, negative 18x plus 2y equals 6, cancel, and that's negative y equals negative 6, y equals 6, I guess. So y equals 6, and x equals 1. And x equals 1. No. Wait, that doesn't work. Y equals 6. And x equals... No, x equals... No. Oh, maybe it's not... Maybe those aren't negative for... I can't tell. It looks like negative 3, though. Wait, so I did something wrong here. So y equals 6... And that's 1/3. Y equals 6 and x equals 1/3. I don't know. It's kind of pointless because I can't really even read it. It's just such a bummer. Anyways, we'll see if I can find those correct problems after. X squared minus 3x plus 1. One solution to the given equation can be written as this. Blah, blah, blah. What's the value of n? Okay, so this should give you an idea. This is probably not factorable. It's definitely not actually. And we got to use the quadratic formula. And then once we get our solution, we'll be able to figure out what n is. It's basically what's under the radical. So it's negative b, which is 3. So a, b, c. Negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared, 9 minus 4. A is the invisible 1 times c, which is a 1. So just like this, over 2a. A is 1 again, so that's 2. So it's 3 plus or minus rad 5 over 2. So that's what they want. They want the radical value. You see, so a lot of times with these problems, when you're looking at this and it looks totally perplexing, if you just go through your normal steps, use the quadratic formula, whatever, the answer will kind of reveal itself. So that's why I say just keep going. Keep going. Keep doing what you know. All right, 10 minutes to go. We're on last problem, so we're in really good shape. The measure of angle A is this. The measure of angle A is 7/12 pi greater than the measure of angle B. I'm just putting that in equation. No big deal. How much greater is the measure of angle A than the measure of angle B in degrees? Oh, this is just straight up conversion. So we convert 7 pi 12ths to degrees. Now, this is actually on the front of the SAT if you need it. But the way you convert is you say, well, it's pi radians for every 180 degrees, like that. So you multiply by 180 over pi. If I was going the other way to convert to radians, you'd multiply by the reciprocal of this. Now watch this. These cancel out. Let's simplify. 12 goes into 18, I believe, 15 times, right? So that's 15 and 1. And then you multiply 7 times 15. 70 plus 35 is 105. I did that mentally, so let me just make sure. I'll do it like this. 7 times 180, that's 56. 7 is 12. And then it's 1260 divided by 12. Yeah, it's pretty much 105. Okay. All right, 9 minutes to spare. Normally, I'd use this time to check my answers and go through everything over and over, right? But I'm not going to do that today when in these live streams. I'm just going to go ahead and grade it, and we'll see what happens. All right, let's pause this, and let's check it out. Section 3. All right. Okay, so we got C, D, D, A, baller. Hold on, let me get the red pen of justice here. Okay, so C, D, D, A. C, D, D, A. 5 is D, B, A, C. D, B, A, C. 9 is D, B, A, B. D, B, A, B. And then 13, 14, 15 is B, D, C, B. Ha, I got it right. Oh, snap. That's pretty funny. And C. But, like, I kind of told you why. It's just really unfortunate I couldn't read the whole problem, but I guess that was a good guess. All right, and then 16 is 9. 17 is 4. 18 is 6. Oh, I must have totally guessed those numbers right. That's amazing. So I think how I did it was fine. I think it must have been correct what I guessed for the system. That's great. 19 is 5. And 105. All right, cool. That was such a weird test because I couldn't see those. But hey, it worked out. And I think the only problem is this one I can't really explain because I'm missing key pieces of information. But again, just to reiterate, the reason why I figured it was this is because we're trying to find the amount of hours to like as what equals $5. So it should equal 5. I don't know why this even equals 6. There might be some numbers in here that talk about 6 something. But it just didn't make sense. So I knew it had to be these two. And then the reason why this made more sense is because if I'm multiplying by hours, I want hours on the denominator because then the hours like cancel out and then I'm left with dollars, which is it's equaling $5. So that was kind of my logic there. Anyways, all right, let's take questions here. All right, guys. So what do you think here? Let me get, there's a ton of stuff. Okay, any tips for a beginner? Yeah, my tips for a beginner is to watch my critical concept videos. Like go to my main YouTube channel page and watch like the first series, like the tips, and then watch the critical concepts and the formulas video. That's where I'd start, and then I would just start grinding on price test. Hey man, thank you HK, I appreciate it. Let's see, Google took away the timer temporarily, right? Yeah, I read these before. Search clock on Windows key. Yeah, the PDFs are on Reddit, okay? By the way, check out our SAT video course, guys. It's in the description link below. Also, we have an amazing team of tutors. So you see down below, if you want to hit us up and get us for tutoring, it's not just me, and I know my price point's kind of high, but we've got other tutors at all different prices. So hit us up. This is grind time. This is it. If you want to book 1 session, 2 sessions, whatever you want, do it. My tutors are the best. Okay, y'all can go... I'm solving with the other video right now. 15:30, nice. Same here, let me see. Oh, you showed me the problem. Oh, sweet. Thank you, Cecile. Kiara uses her propane gill for an average of 11 hours each week. Got it. Got it. Okay, 11 hours each week. Her grill can run an average of 18 hours per 20-pound tank. So it can do 18 hours. Got it. And it looks like the pounds are almost not really in here. Here, I would like to reduce your weekly expenditure by $5. Got it. 18 hours. Assuming propane costs $16 per 20-pound tank. So it's $16 per 18 hours. There's the rate. So the rate is it costs $16 for every 18 hours. And we want to know how many hours to multiply by to get 5. That's why D is correct. Cecil, if I'm pronouncing the name right, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's see if I can see anything else. Radka. Yeah, that's awesome. The equations are correct. I can't believe that. Because, like, you could kind of see, but that's so funny. Cecil, I should have been checking the chat. You're a legend. Okay, can you explain number 6? It's really hard for me to answer when people say, hey, can you explain this problem? Because I kind of, like, I'm just saying, if you can give me more details, hey, I didn't understand this part of number 6, then I can really answer. It's too vague for me. It's very difficult. Okay, same thing. Somebody's asking to explain 19. It's what about it is tricky. I'll go to number 6, but here, I really don't, yeah, I mean, look, okay, this one, they're from Reddit. So here's the deal. For number 6, the main idea for these problems is you want to look at the 0 points. So you can figure out pounds of flour because here, this is 900 pounds of flour and no bacon. And that equals $18 because every one of these price points, they're maxing out this $18 budget. So that means it has to cost $2 for every 100 pounds because 9 times 2 is 18. Okay, guys. All right, guys, I gotta bounce. I've got a crazy day today. I start in 30 minutes and I tutor for like 9 hours or 10 hours, something. 9 hours, I think. Anyways, yeah, things are getting busy. So thank you guys so much. We're gonna do another live stream for this. I think tomorrow. I gotta just check my schedule, but I'll post it and I'll post it in Reddit. And we're just gonna get on this train to get ready for this August SAT. And we'll be doing tons of content for the next 2 weeks. So stay tuned. Thank you. And check out my OpenStack series. I want to get feedback for people that do use OpenStacks in your schools. I'm working really hard to build this thing out. So we're going to change the world. I'm going to teach everybody math. That's the plan. And teach it the right way and make it fun. So thank you guys so much for joining. If you do want to see more, make sure to click that subscribe button. And if you like this video, please click like. That would be helpful. But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining. And I will see you in the next video. Take it.